Life is perfect, depending on how you perceive, depending on how you believe.
Yep, got my headphones on today with the tape on them because I broke them. But anyway,
Make this real quick.
this video is to people who in the streets but still believe in Jesus, still believe in God, still got a relationship with God. This is for people who be on drugs like a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck, be a crackhead or alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? But you still believe in Jesus. You still got that personal relationship with God. Man, don't let these self-righteous folks tell you or make you feel like, you know what I'm saying, your relationship with God ain't authentic. Don't do that. That'll be a sin to yourself. Jesus said, what's the use of washing the outside of the damn cup if the inside is filthy? And what God considers filthy according to the Bible is a haughty heart, is a wayward eye, is an unhealthy, unrighteous, judgmental mental state towards others. You feel what I'm saying? The self-righteousness is that of filthy rags. Don't give a goddamn if you speak like T.D. Jakes. If it got nothing to do with T.D. Jakes, I believe he real. If you fucked up in the inside, if you haughty, if you're self-righteous, if you look down on others internally, even though you might not try to hear, but you do it because of how you be taught about your God, you know what I'm saying, then you're a filthy rag. You know? Jesus hung in the streets, bruh. He was called a wine bibber. He was called a friend of devils. He was called a friend of sinners. Why? That's all I say. So I'm gonna make this quick. Don't let, look, oh yeah, there's another point too. Let God use you in whatever area of life you're in. You do drugs, then when you go get your drugs, just open your heart. You ain't gotta go there trying to preach none of that, because people can know when it's fake. But when when your heart is open to God all throughout the day, in all your ways you acknowledge Him, then the Holy Spirit will work through you to reach those people, or even plant a seed in those people who the pastor ain't gonna be able to reach. How else you think gonna reach the streets? It ain't through the pastors, because the pastors, they in the church. They gotta shepherd them flocks. You know what I'm saying? They gotta shepherd them. I'm talking about the real ones now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta do with them. The pastors will get blackballed damn near by the Christian world if they are seen in the trap. If they seen in the streets for real, wearing street clothes, talking like, you know what I'm saying, the people in the trap, or even smoking a blunt with them, or either snorting some with them, or rolling a bowl with them. You feel me? I'm gonna stick my neck out there because I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I look good. And I've been doing drugs for years, and I don't do soft drugs. I do one drug, and then your goddamn business what it is, but it ain't crack or heroin, like I said in the other video. Okay? But even if it was, I've been doing this shit, about 6 years straight, because I like it. I put it down, and I pick it up at will. That's how I know it's not an addiction. For me, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. Let God use you in whatever area of life you're in. If you in the church, it's easy to let God use you in. It's easy. If you ain't in the church and you got a relationship with God, keep your heart open. Don't let that self-judgment spirit, or that religious spirit, shut your mouth. Don't let it do that, because that's a sin to yourself. When you let God use you in whatever state you're in, God will protect you. God will preserve you, because then you become a minister. And the word minister means servant. You feel me? So I don't give a fuck what area of life you're in. If you got a personal relationship with God, God gonna use you, bro. And there are rewards to come with that. Especially when you don't do it for the rewards. You just have the heart of God. You know who you are. You have the heart of God. You know who you are. I don't give a fuck if you're a prostitute. I don't give a fuck what you are. Let God use you, man. Don't let these self-righteous motherfuckers who don't know shit about God for real, because they think that because they think they know the whole totality mind of God. Bitch, you a bust. Your whole mind a bust if you knew the whole totality mind of God. So take your portion and go sit in your portion's corner. So I'm talking about the self-righteous people. You don't know God like you think you know, bro. You don't know God like you think you know, sis. You don't know God like you think you know, fam. You don't know God like you think you know, assholes of the world, of the Christian world. You don't know, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So, hey, keep your mouth off God's people, which means you got to keep your mouth off everybody because you don't know. Just like the Bible says, be careful how you treat strangers, because you may be entertaining an angel unaware. Why would it tell you to be careful how you treat a stranger? Obviously, it's not talking about a stranger that looks like they're good in life like you. It's easy to show love to them because you're not afraid. Obviously, he had to tell you, be aware of how you treat strangers who may be a crackhead, who may be somebody who you think finna rob you, and they're not. That's why you gotta know how to feel energy. God says, be wise as a serpent, but gentle as a dove. Wise as a serpent, but gentle as a dove. Know how to read energy. Get to know yourself. Get to know God in you. In you. Get to know the God in you so you'll know how to judge. And you'll know how to discern. I'm talking to the self-righteous people. Now, all the rest of us, you know what I'm saying, who God uses in mundane places, don't let that self-religious spirit shut your mouth about God. Because God know how to speak through us to plant seeds in those who would reject the seeds of a upright person. So, I love y'all because I am y'all. I think that's it. All right.